Hello YouTube! Today I'm going to share an idea with you, and the idea is about how we can make inexpensive antimicrobial filters. So let's assume this black circle here indicates an spherical shaped particle, and as the next slide shows, we are going to coat it with a special coat which shows antimicrobial activity. So let's assume this bluish color here shows the deposited antimicrobial coat on the surface of our spherical shaped object. Now imagine that we could have produced plenty of these coated particles like this image here suggests, and we could contain them inside a container, and it is clear that the container must have at least two guiding channels, one which guides the fluid to enter the main chamber where coated particles are stored, and another channel which allows the fluid to leaves the chamber. So as the next slide image indicates, this slide image here indicates the entering fluid with reddish color, as you can see, and please notice to the shift of colors from top to the bottom of this image. This shift of colors in this image tries to induce a message, and the message is that these coated particles are working on the fluid and they are changing it. And let's assume the entering fluid is contaminated by harmful microbial organisms, and as it passes through the coated particles, the harmful microbial organisms will expose to the coatings, and the coatings will act on them, and we can be hopeful that it will kill them. So as the fluid passes through the coated particles, it will lose the majority of its living harmful microbial organisms, to the point that we can expect significant decrease in microbial contamination of the fluid. So this was the whole idea, and I tried to make it real. So I took some glass balls, as you can see here in this slide, and the balls were having diameters less than 4 millimeters, and their diameters were above 2 millimeters, and I coated them with copper using a sputtering method. And why I used copper is that because there are research showing the antimicrobial activity of nano-sized copper particles. So this is the main reason why I used copper for coating these particles. And this image here indicates the morphology of the coating and of the coats. And here we have a closer look, and please notice to the scale bar, it shows 200 nanometers. So it is clear that the coating that the coats have, they possess nanostructured morphology. So I assumed, so as I told you before, there are research showing the antimicrobial activity of nano-sized copper particles. So I assumed that these coatings will also they will also show some kind of antimicrobial activity, but to be honest, what I observed was not satisfying. I observed extremely low antimicrobial activity, and I would be happy to hear your ideas about on how I did not achieve my goal, and the reasons why I did not achieve my goal. And here this slide image shows the thickness of coated layer, and as you can see, it is the thickness of coated layer is below 150 nanometers. So I assume this was the real reason, and because we have extremely low amounts of coatings, and I suppose it could be the reason for not observing the efficient antimicrobial activity. But as I mentioned before, I would be really happy to hear your ideas, and that's it. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.